Hey, let me show you why building agents can be very impactful now when you're working on documents. So I built this agent a very long time ago, and the agent is a scope of work compliance checker. So I give it instructions to follow, and I tell them to use my requirements that are stored here. I could have put all the requirements in this window, but I decided to put it in a file, and I want just Copilot to be able, this agent to be able to check if there's things that are missing in my scope of work. So now in Word, for example, you can invoke, sorry, your agents, which is pretty powerful. And before you were able to invoke the agent, but it wouldn't take into account the Word document where you were, so it was a little bit stupid. So here, that's what I'm gonna do. If only it can launch. Don't know what's going on. So I have a fake scope of work here, and there's things that are missing in my scope of work. So I just want to use this agent. Why is it not opening? So let me reopen the document. Oh no, okay, it's coming. So here I'm going to invoke my agent here, and it's called Compliance Checker. So unfortunately, I don't have the entry prompt, but I'm gonna say list what is not compliant in this scope of work. So basically, you centralize a process and knowledge in your agent, and then you can invoke it against your document to get some help. This is a typical need for when you're writing scope of work, and if you want to be sure that people didn't forget anything. And here it tells me. It tells me why the date, there's no date, there are not two writers, the executive summary is here, the list of deliverables are here, the planning is here, but a few things are missing. So very super interesting, very useful. The next step will be to have the agent to do something on the document. I'm not there yet, but as you can see, this can be very useful because you just need to build your agent, and you saw it was not complicated. You build your agent and you can invoke it wherever you want. So in Word, in PowerPoint, in Excel, depending on what the agent is doing. And I thought that that was a good example of how you can leverage agent in your document. And so if you build the intelligence, some people are going to build the agent because they know what they expect, and they can centralize a source of information so they can query against this information. And then it can be leveraged by anybody in every Microsoft 365 apps, like here in Word, and get some assistance. And it's super powerful. I hope you can implement some of those agents. It can be applied to, let's check if all the legal clauses are in this document or whatever it is. You just have to centralize your documents that you want to use in the agent, point to those documents in your knowledge here in the agent, put the instruction you want, so you can tell the agent what to do, and you can even do tasks if you want to do tasks. Here I don't do any tasks, but you can go way beyond that. Here it's a simple, what Microsoft call a Copilot Light Studio agent, but can do more complicated things. So hope this was insightful, and you can leverage now your agents in your Office Microsoft 365 documents.